Hello everyone and welcome back to another Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle video. My name is DFree. Here today we're going to go and take a look at the brand new 300 million download celebration cards. So if you guys enjoyed today's video, hit that subscribe if you're new for more content. So I want to point out that they did not drop the big boys on us. Like, they didn't drop Gohan and Cell, stuff like that yet. They're probably waiting until the very last minute to go ahead and push that download through. Maybe the day before, the night before, who knows. But that being said, it's not here now. We do have some other stuff that we're going to be able to take a look at here, though, in just a moment. So I do want to point out that as far as this goes, there also is a lot of new assets and things like that that are not that are added to the game. Like, there are, speaking of Gohan assets from a story event and like all that stuff. So they push through a lot of details, a lot of data. The DBZ Space site is currently down, unfortunately, so I'm not going to be able to show you guys the cards on DBZ. Oh, hello? Okay. Yeah, okay. Just make me look stupid. Okay. Yeah, it's been down for the last, like, 15 minutes, and the second I hit record, it pops back up. Well, then, now I look really dumb. All right, that's the end of the video. I'm too embarrassed to continue recording. Anyways, never mind. I'll be able to show you guys everything. I'll be able to show you the category and everything. Let me open it up right now, all of that stuff, just in case the site goes down and stuff like that again. So we have a brand new category. We'll talk about that. I'm going to pull up all the cards, everything, in their own tab so we can see the art, everything, just in case the site goes down again, because again, it was down for a while and I was almost not even going to do the video. So new cards are LR Kid Goku and Bulma, the upcoming Super Battle Road reward. We have Gohan and Goku duo card. We have the Goku card that Dokkan awakens into the Gohan Goku duo card. We have the winner card and we have the loser card, Cell and Hercule. Also, there are some new items such as a red stone and a purple stone. Also, the events and stuff should be going live on the 28th as well. So I want you guys all to do something for me. Goresh was DMing me on Twitter just a moment ago, and he was like saying that he's pretty upset because he might miss out on top 100. If you guys follow Goresh, if you don't follow him yet, make sure you do over on Twitter. Link will be down below. But if you do, regardless, tweet him and say, "Rest in peace, top 100. I wish you luck." That's what I want you guys to say, because he's pretty upset if he misses out. He might make it, but he's been grinding all day. But anyways, that being said, for the World Tournament on Global. So the upcoming cards, we're going to start off with the Hercule. So leader skill is Android/Cell Saga. So do note, the leader skill is not a separate. It's not Androids as like the team, right? Android 17 lead or anything like that. It's not the Android's actual team. It's Android/Cell Saga. That is a brand new category. And if you're not familiar with that category or why, the reasoning behind it is throughout this, even though Cell is an Android, right? Every time I say this, that's what the retort is. Even though he's an Android, the Saga is actually broken up into two, and it's actually called two in all media, pretty much. It's called Android Saga up until Cell, which would actually start off when Trunks first arrives, Frieza arrives, all that stuff, which we'll see in just a moment. But then also Cell takes over from there, and it switches to the Cell Saga from his introduction onward, pretty much. So yeah, it is a separate thing, despite the fact Cell is an Android too. I know it's always like, ooh, well, Cell's an Android. So here's the category, right? These are the units that are in the category. We have the characters like Super Vegeta. We have the Trunks iterations, pretty much all of them that appeared during this time period, right? The Dragon Ball Super Trunks is not going to be in here. We have any version of Cell, because he's only from that time period, pretty much, aside from the GT version. And all these androids, 17 and 18, that appeared in this time period. And then also Gohan and Trunks and all the Z Fighters and stuff that appeared during this time period. Goku. Why is this in here? Is this a card that you might have been able to acquire? Either this is not an acquirable card and it's in here, or it's a card you acquired via like V-Jump years ago. They don't do that anymore, but years ago they used to do that with a few cards. Anyways, long story short, yeah, that's pretty much it. Other than that, I mean, like I said, we have Mecha Frieza, King Cold, because again, beginning of the saga, and we also have Future Gohan, which is an interesting inclusion, because the reason why he's in here though is, again, he's kind of a stretch, but the reason why is because he's tied to the Android backstory, and his story actually premieres during the Android saga as well. But again, it's a little bit of a side story, but it's important because of the Trunks character and all that stuff. I'm not saying he's not canon or anything like that. It's just it doesn't take place in our main timeline that we follow watching the show. But regardless, though, other than that, we have the Battle Armor Vegeta, Goku cards, and then their Awakenings, and other Battle Armor cards in here, and then all that stuff. So that's pretty much it. Obviously, the new cards should be here. Like, all the new cards we should get for the actual banner should be in this category. But this category is honestly kind of mid. It's not spectacular. I don't want to discredit it. I mean, we have the Cell and Gohan cards that are pretty good. Over here, the Trunks LR. Like, there's some good stuff in here. The Super Vegeta that came out not too long ago. You can get Future Gohan situationally good. You know, stuff like that. Right now, though, it kind of looks weird. It's not that great, but we'll see more. And regardless, though, these cards should be dual leads anyway. So the supreme damage for the super attack, passive skill is butt smack. Yeah. Attack and defense plus 33%. Attack and defense plus 33% when attacking the enemy. Key plus 3 and attack and defense plus 33% for 3 turns after receiving an attack. 300 million downloads celebration. Heavy influence. Infighters World Tournament Champion. Champion Strength. Hero. Money, money, money. Soul versus Soul. Pretty much Hercule links. Not anything special. Cell's going to be the same unit, but have better links because he's Cell. Supreme damage, exact same passive, everything, right? They're pretty much going to be the same card, same leader skill. Only difference is going to be categories and links. So Gentleman, Messenger from the Future, Attack of the Clones, Ultimate Life Form, Big Bad Bosses, and Nightmare. This Cell card actually is not too bad, to be honest. I want to point out that he's Perfect Form 2 instead of Perfect Cell. And yes, that is, if you're not familiar with it, that is a difference. There are cards called Perfect Form, like this is Perfect Form Cell, Cell full body in Japanese apparently, and then Perfect Cell. They are named differently. So yeah, it works. It's a different unit, although I do believe the upcoming Cell's base SSR will be Perfect Form. So we'll see what happens there. So we have the new Goku and Bulma card. We've already kind of seen this card in the live stream. So we actually get the full information here, though. It's a youth category leader, 3 key 120. Interesting. Kind of makes me... Okay, people are really, really apprehensive about the leader skills of Gohan and Cell as far as, like, what their leaders are. Like, they don't want to hear specific categories because X, Y, and Z reason. But just for the heck of it, in my video, I did mention Gohan could be potentially a youth category leader alongside another category, of course. This actually doesn't make me feel more confident than that, but it's interesting that they're doing another recurring youth unit at the timing of this. And again, this is a Super Battle Road unit, and it also doesn't really have any tie-in to the Cell game's theme as well. It's just an interesting placement, right? So not much to really read into that, but that is something that I did kind of point out. So youth category 3 key 120. So that's nice, actually. That's really nice because we don't really have many youth category leaders. Goku is the only one, right? I'm not going to double check, but he could be. But regardless, though, it's nice that we get another powerful leader regardless. So Super Attack does a rare chance to stun. The 18-key Super does a medium chance to stun. And then we get the normal Colossal and Mega Colossal. So medium chance versus rare. Bleh. Bleh. I mean, if you get it, you get it. If not, whatever. Passive is attack and defense plus 7% for each Dragon Ball Seekers category ally on the team. Maximum of 35%. Attack and defense plus 7% for each youth category ally on the team. Maximum of 35%. Attack and defense plus 7% for each Dragon Ball Saga category ally on the team. Maximum of 35%. Key plus 1 for each Join Forces category ally. Max of 5 key. So, for the record, this unit triggers pretty much all. The unit triggers literally all of that, right? Youth, check. Dragon Ball Seekers, check. Join Forces, check. And Dragon Ball Saga. Yep. So this unit gives itself each of those bonuses. This unit's going to be interesting. I don't know if those bonuses, those 35 maximums, are cumulative or multiplicative. That's not. I don't know how you pronounce that word. But if they multiply or addition, that's actually a really big deal. And generally, though, 99% of the times it would just be addition, right? A max of like 105 or whatever that amounts to. But you never know. You really never know. So we'll see what happens. And it'll be an interesting scenario, but 5 key as well. You know, I imagine that for the record, it is just plus because the key would get out of hand, right? If it applied the same way. Incredible Adventure, Guidance to the Dragon Balls, the Innocence, Courage, Prodigies, Rival Duo, and Legendary Power. The top 2 links are incredibly common among Dragon Ball based units. The Innocence is fairly common too there. Courage, not so much. Prodigies is not common as well, like in that group of characters too much. The Dragon Ball Saga characters, not too much. Rival Duo and Legendary Power. It's a good character. I struggle to say it's a better LR than Goku because the Goku card it's a dodger / support unit. It's always going to have relevance, right? It's always going to be good in this game. So we got to take, I don't know though. We have to see this card though in action for the record. This is a different type of unit though. It's not a support unit. It's a different type of unit. So we have the youth card, Youth Gohan / Goku Duo card here. So this one, we obviously had the Trunks and Vegeta card recently, This one raises defense and causes supreme damage to the enemy. So limitless defense raise instead of attack. But this one actually functions very differently from the other one. So passive is attack and defense plus 50% at the start of the turn. Goku's family allies get 20% attack and defense. I can't tell you how important this is. This is so much better than the Vegeta version. It's not even funny. The reason why is because this unit is doubling as a support unit that has attack and defense at the start of the turn and also raises defense limitlessly. This is so much better. It doesn't even make any sense. And for comparison's sake, the Vegeta card in its base, without reverting or whatever you want to call it, exchanging, swapping, without that mechanic, it's just 60% attack and defense with a raise in attack. Like, it's not comparable to this. Like, this is going to age so much better as a card. It's not even funny. And then that other card, I believe, only had Super Saiyan and then a bunch of key links, while this one has more attack links. Golden Warrior, Super Saiyan, Saiyan Warrior Race, all in the family, which is a 15% defense link and it's very common among Goku's family units. Prepare for battle, Kamehameha, and Shattering the Limit. Like, this is a good unit. Not even just among free options. This is a good unit, right? So that's interesting. It's almost a Zeno Goku, the base physical Zeno Goku that's live on Global right now, the one that recently came out on JP. It's almost an identical card. It raises defense instead of, I believe, the Goku raises attack and the Vegeta raises defense. And the Goku actually has a better start of the turn boost and has a better support passive, but it's almost like a baby version of that card. But again, it still gets better anyway. So it changes. Okay, so this is another card that actually changes its viability entirely. So the condition is after 3 turns from the start of the battle, you can exchange and just turn into SS Gohan. So Gohan raises defense for 1 turn and causes supreme damage. So same thing as the Vegeta version, except, again, a defensive variant. 60% attack and defense at the start of the turn, and plus 50% attack and defense if there is an Android/Cell Saga category enemy. And again, that is the new category, not the separation of, or not. It's not 2 categories in one. It's the new category I showed earlier. So, yeah, you get an additional bonus. Okay, so it starts off weak, and you actually change Kamehameha and pick up Saiyan Lineage. Lame, but whatever. I mean, it's whatever. So, like, even if you don't ever do the exchange on this unit, it's still a really good support unit. It's still a good unit you'd want to consider using. And if you need it to be something more than that versus specific events, it can be. Yeah, it's an interesting situation considering we expect the Goku and Gohan card and the Vegeta and Trunks cards to get easy A's, right? It's an interesting situation these cards are in. But again, that stuff I mentioned could change a little bit as time goes on, but we'll see. But overall, a very good card. And I don't really like the secondary part of the passive because you'll almost never get it right now because there's not really a lot of Dokkan events in here. Like, honestly, there's very few Dokkan events in here. Cell, is that like it? Is that really it? I mean, it could be. Like, there's not much in here. And of course, we'll pick up a couple of more events, but still, it won't be too much. But it just depends on where you're at, because there are going to be times where you take that unit into an event, and for like 1 phase or so, you'll fight one of these characters. Like, I don't know, we'll say it's a new Goku event, and you face this Goku for whatever reason as the first boss. Obviously, you would get access to that part of the passive, and then if the rest of the units in that event are not part of that, you wouldn't get it anymore. So it's just, obviously, you'll come across it, but it's weird. So here are the card arts. I meant to show them as I went, but this is pretty much it. Here's the Awakened card. We actually apparently can't. I see. I've got to tell Renzi to add a few things into this because we can't see active skill changes for the most part, like stuff like that. I've got to get in touch with him. So, anyways, we have these cards here. Hercules flying over here. Oh my God. Hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Hit that subscribe if you were new, and I'll catch all of you guys in the next one.